I wanna give you 7 hacks to happiness. These are simple. Starting tomorrow, you can start doing this stuff. Number 1, everyone say number 1. 3 walks. Research has shown us over and over and over again that my mental health and my emotions is connected to my physical body. A lot of people are like, I wanna get my happiness up. Why don't you start getting your heart rate up? There is this connection, there's this correlation. And just getting outside and walking. Some of us in this room, we work in office spaces or cubicles, and I'm not coming against office spaces or cubicles. All I'm challenging you to do is get up throughout the day and take a 5-minute walk around the block and watch as your perspective starts to shift. What I've learned so many times is some people, they take better care of their car than they do their body. You realize in life, you only get one body. You get one. And if your car needs a tune-up, don't you think your body does too? If your car needs its oil change, don't you think every once in a while your body needs to be stewarded properly? I'm telling you, get your physical body under control and watch as your mental state begins to shift. Number 2, 20-minute replay. 20-minute replay is that somewhere in your day, every day, you need to stop and give yourself 20 minutes to reflect. Research was done and they asked 50 people over the age of 95, if you had to live life all over again, what would you do differently? 3 answers came back. One of the 3 answers was they said, if we could live life all over again, we would reflect more. Meaning we'd stop, we'd get silent, and we would evaluate objectively all that has taken place in the day. See, what happens to us is so often we go through life, and if you don't take time to systematically reflect and do a 20-minute replay, what you'll tend to do is maximize the bad and minimize the good. But when you take time to reflect, what you'll discover is, wow, there's actually more good than there is bad most of the time. And it starts to change the way that you feel. Happiness begins to increase. Everyone say number 3. Random acts of kindness. It feels good to be a recipient of a random act of kindness. But you know what I've learned? It feels even better to be the initiator of a random act of kindness. It's crazy. The other day I was in Dallas and we were coming to a toll booth. Got to the toll. I said, let's pay for our car. I said, we want to pay for the car behind us, the next car behind us. So that car got up and the gate just went. I have no idea what that person was going through. I have no idea what their story is, but I gotta believe that when they got there and they found out that some random person paid the price for their toll, something about their day, it might have been this big, shifted. Their day got a little bit better. The atmosphere changed. You start programming this reaction into your life, it's crazy. You walk around this city different. You're like, man, this city needs me. Number 4, a complete unplug. You gotta come up with some times in your life that you unplug from this crazy world. Turn your phone off. Get off of social media. We live in a world today that's got us so focused on everybody else that we're comparing our life to everybody else's life. And really what's taking place is that so many of us, we struggle with this thing called FOMO, fear of missing out. So you're sitting there going, oh my goodness, I wanna be there, I wanna be there, I wanna be there. And anxiety and fear come whenever you start dwelling on the past and whenever you're afraid of the future. The only way that you actually step into happiness and joy is when you put the focus on where you are at and get engaged with the thing that you're doing. One theologian said, in this world of information, people have lost their wonder. And if you don't live life with awe and wonder, you will live life unhappy with a lack of joy. I don't need to know what everybody's doing all the time. This past summer is the first time I've done this, and pray for me, I'm gonna keep going, but I decided on our summer vacation that I was gonna take Instagram off my phone. Now some of you are like, Rich, it's a big deal for me, okay? I have recently joined a recovery group. My name is Rich and I am an Instagramaholic. I'm not proud of it, but I find myself late at night still scrolling through pages. No, I'm kidding. And like day 1, I was like having withdrawals, you know, sort of, but like I was like, oh man, I wish. But by day 3, it was wild as I got engaged and focused with where I was, how happiness, joy, and peace started meeting me right where I was. In fact, I've got a challenge for some of you here at the 12:15 service today. this week, let's just do it together. I'm gonna do it this week. I challenge everybody to do a 7-day social media fast. Turn off the Instagram, lose the Facebook, lock into where you are, and watch as happiness begins to increase your life. Number 5, workflow. Because there's something about getting lost at moments in your work. There's something about letting go of your ego and being totally consumed at moments of a time with the thing that you are passionate about. Listen to me, you must be proactive about your passion. The only way you will find your purpose is when you live a proactive life. People think that purpose is just gonna come and knock on the door and say, hey, you've been looking for me. Hey, you've been waiting around for me. No. Purpose comes to people that are at work. Everyone say number 6. 2-minute meditations. Hack to happiness. What does it mean? It means stopping and pausing and getting quiet. Silence, clearing your mind. Some of you are like, I don't even know how to do that. Here's what I do. I just count my breaths. Inhale 1, exhale 2, and I focus my thoughts. Someone say number 7. Number 7, my favorite one. 5 gratitudes. Every week, you end your week and you list out 5 things you are thankful for. It's crazy. Gratitude is always the right attitude. Whatever you magnify in your life, it gets bigger. So I don't want to magnify the things I'm complaining about. I want to make sure that I have programmed the right reaction. I want to magnify the things that I'm grateful for. See, in life, what you're gonna learn is that this word happiness, it's a feeling. This word happiness, it's an emotion. This word happiness, it comes and it goes. This word happiness, it's fleeting. Not a bad word, a beautiful word, but it's an emotion.